This is Team Baxter's second generation Wraith rock crawler. This is the second Wraith that I've built. I built this one a little differently. It has SCX10 axles, SCX10 shocks, Maxxis Trepadors, 1.9s. These are Axial's SCX10 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon Unlimited Edition stock wheels that are installed backwards. They'll need to turn around. I changed the color scheme a little bit. Previously on all my Axial vehicles, I'm using black and green. So I decided I wanted to switch it up because it's been a while. I use yellow lights. I went with the white, outlaw black, and Indy silver. Interior silver with a few touches. Not too much. I'm not a scaler. This is a new paint from Spastics that I used on the exterior. I believe it's called gloss white. It works pretty well. It's really fine mist. Sprayed pretty well. I was pretty impressed by it, and it dried very fast. So I believe my local hobby shop will be using this from now on instead of Paxtra. So I guess I'll just have to get used to it or start ordering my paint online. The kit went together pretty well, far much easier than the Jeep build. I used standard links with an assortment of rod ends. I have partial metal links at top. I didn't have the metal links to replace the plastic rods up top, so I didn't. I used the Axial 20T motor that I had left over from the Axial Ridgecrest. I pulled it out. I pulled the 20T out of the Ridgecrest when I got it and put a 55 in there. I don't expect this to do too much crawling. It doesn't need the torque. I still may upgrade it to a 27 turn, but for right now it has the 20 turn in it, and it does fine. It goes reasonably fast. None of my Axial stuff goes too fast, but it performs well. I have a Sidewinder 3 waterproof speed control in here, and a water resistant high-tech 645 MG. Not the best servo, but an economical servo, and since this was put together with spare parts, it fit the bill just perfectly. It's powered by a full-size battery. I'm just putting this in there to power her up. Set that in the front seat. Got the installed power switch, and I've also installed a light switch on the opposite side. I used different lighting in the front than my previous build. I don't know if the yellow's coming through on camera, but the bottom two lenses are yellow and the top two are bright clear. It puts off quite a bit of light, much more than my other Wraith puts off. We have two red in the rear. A little bit of different design scheme. I kept it simple as always. Put this black stripe on there, which I still question, but it's a little too late to question it now. But as I said, keep it fairly simple. It's pretty waterproof. I feel pretty confident in submerging this in fairly hot water. I don't like submerging my lipos unless I bag them, and I don't bag them much. So we get her about waist high in the water, and she does pretty well. I better turn this off before my dog starts going crazy. but still pretty early. I haven't put it through too much. Just still getting the fine tuning worked out, getting all the kinks worked out. And suspension as well is pretty good. It rolls pretty well. It's 30 weight Axial oil in there. I didn't use associated this time. I don't think there's a difference, but there's Axial oil in there. These are the aluminum links that came with the Jeep SCX10 kit. And the wheelbase is much smaller, as you can see. The stock Wraith tires stick way out and they're really big with the aggressive tread on here. And these are much different, not such aggressive tread, and quite a bit smaller. The Wraith tires are 2.2s and these are 1.9s. So that's the Wraith Racer Part 2.